In America, Christmas is a huge celebration. Not everyone celebrates it, but for those who do, it's going to a relative's home and eating Christmas dinner or going around the Christmas tree and opening presents from light wars with your neighbors or inflatable balloons that are shaped as animals such as penguins. But where did all of these celebrations begin? And how did it come to what we know of it today? It originally was a pagan holiday, and it started with light and darkness. But as it continued, this was way before Jesus' time. As it continued, it was connected as the Son of God and the actual Son, and it would only make sense to put them together. And Christmas isn't just a celebration here in America, it's a celebration all over the world. As Christmas went through the years, it went through what we call a battle of religion. It was where the pagans and the Christians fought over this holiday. And according to History.com, Pope Julius I had put December 25th as that celebration to connect it with the pagan holiday, also known as the Feast of Nativity. After he had connected that celebration, it didn't make much sense because Jesus would have been born during summer. But since he did connect it, we all celebrate it as it is in December 25th. As religion decided to take over, it started to evolve more into what we know of it today. According to a survey that was done by the National Christmas Association, Americans, just Americans themselves, spend around $1.32 billion on real Christmas trees. And this is just in one year. But on a fake Christmas tree, on average of course, it would be 8.54 million. So not as much as a real Christmas tree, but it's still a lot to spend on something that's going to be hung in your home for 2 or 3 days. But it's more of a decoration to make your home more fancy. And a traditional icon that is often seen during the Christmas celebration is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But he wasn't an original character in the beginning times. He was originally made by a man named Robert L. May so that he could bring in customers to his store known as Montgomery Ward Department Store. And that was just to draw in kids, moms, dads to come buy from this store. And this was information from History.com, and it was originally from a poem that he created. As we continue on through the ages, we hear songs and musicals, and we love it, and it makes us feel more homey and happy inside. Other traditions are the Christmas tree, which we hang in our home or just set them on our tables or get humongous Christmas trees to decorate in our homes. But the reason we do that is because it's more of what we know as today something to either compete with our neighbors to make our homes look better than theirs, and stockings, which also held or still hold presents and charcoal if you're a naughty kid, and even fruit. And it was often because a lot of people didn't have enough money for actual presents, so they would hang those over the fireplace in order to make sure that their children or loved ones had received something for Christmas. And Christmas is a special time of year. Everyone that I've spoken to loves it. It's fun and full of joy, and it makes everyone happy, but not everyone knows where it originated from. And it's really interesting to know how this beloved holiday began and how it so impacts our lives every year. People start it from Thanksgiving time and even Christmas in July. And even though it's in July, it goes on from there all the way into the actual holiday season. So it's great to know on where this beloved holiday came from.